Is it possible to create VPC by using Terraform script? Hi, this is Ravi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is day 26 class. Today's class we are going to learn about how to create VPC by using Terraform script. Also, how we can set up the Terraform in our local machine without launching any servers. These are the things we are going to understand in today's class. Make sure that you have to practice well. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Today I am going to install the Terraform in our local machine without launching any servers. If you want to install Terraform in our local machines, we need some prerequisites. Those are, we need AWS CLI because we are integrating with Terraform to AWS account, and also Terraform we need, and VS Code, Terraform plugins. These four things we need to install to set up Terraform in our local machines. First, I am going to download AWS CLI. I already installed, but I want to show you how can I install AWS CLI. Enter, open this, select Windows, click on this, it automatically goes to download. It's downloading, it's downloaded, and this need to be set up in our local machine where you can open and install it directly. After that, we have to install the Terraform. How can you install Terraform? Say Terraform download, enter, click on this, select Windows. In this Windows, you have to download this file. Okay. After done this, after installation this, you have to set up the environmental variables. Open this, click on path, you have to change the path over here. Okay, click on new, click on edit, and in new you have to add the path where you have downloaded the Terraform. That path need to be copied here and save. Okay, then the Terraform has been set up, right? After that, we need VS Code. You can download anywhere from VS Code from store, or you can download VS Code in Chrome, wherever you can download. The Terraform plugins you have to install in VS Code. It is available in VS Code. We have to install in directly. Okay. Now what I'm supposed to do is I'm going to create the VPC by using Terraform. Before creating, whether I am able to having AWS CLI and Terraform, first I would like to check. Open Git bash here. AWS -- version. Sorry, AWS -- version. Enter. Okay. I'm having this, right. Now I'm going to check whether the Terraform is installed or not. Terraform -- version. Enter. Okay, I'm having Terraform as well. Version 12.2. Now I am going to open the VS Code. In that VS Code, I am going to write the Terraform script for creating VPC. Okay, before opening, I want to create the folder in this desktop with the name Terraform. New folder. The name it as Terraform. In this Terraform folder, I want to create the different blocks. So let me open VS Code. Okay. Open folder. We have already created the folder, right? So open this, click on desktop, search for Terraform, select the folder. Okay, in this Terraform, first I want to create the Terraform block. After that, I want to create provider block, and then I want to create the resource block, right? Before that, you have to install some plugins. Here you can see Terraform plugins, right? What are the Terraform plugins you need to install over here? Search for Terraform. Okay, you have to install this Terraform plugin. Also, this these two things you have to install. Okay, it's installed. Now, what I supposed to do is I am going to create the Terraform block. Name it as Terraform block.tf. Enter. In this, I am going to write the script. I already copied what I want to write over here. Okay, this is the script for creating VPC, but you have to write the script. Okay, in Terraform block, this is the script for Terraform block. Copy this. I want to explain. The source is HashiCrop AWS and the version is this, right? These two things we have to mention in Terraform block. Okay, go to VS Code and then just paste it here. Click on file and then just save this. Okay, we have created the Terraform block, right? Now I am going to create provider block. Name it as provider.tf. Enter. In this provider.tf, which provider we want to use for creating VPC. Okay, you already know which provider we are using. AWS, right? Okay, copy this. Click on VS Code and then just paste it here. Okay, at what region you are going to create? Yes, East 1. Let me open. Click on sign in. At what region you are going to create? US East 1, right? So that's why I mentioned over here. And then just save it this. Now I am going to create the resource block. Name it as resource.tf. .tf. Enter. In this we have to write a script for creating VPC, right? This is for creating VPC, which the CIDR is this, and the name is Terraform VPC. Okay. So I am going to copy the VPC, copy the script, paste it here. After done this process, we have to divide the VPC in two types. Those are private subnet and public subnet. Okay. Creating public subnet. This is the script for creating public subnet. Okay. VPC ID. In place of VPC, it is going to call internally what we have created the VPC. Okay. And the CIDR block is this for subnet 1, public subnet 1, and the availability zone US East 1A. For the name is public subnet 1. And also I'm going to create the private subnet as well. In this VPC, it is going to call the VPC internally. After that, I'm going to create the private subnet in US East 1B. Okay, the name is private subnet 1. Shared here is this. After that, I'm going to create the internet gateway. After that, I'm going to create the route table, and that route table should be associated with the internet gateway. Okay, these are the things we are going to understand. First, I'm going to create a public subnet by using this script. Copy this. I will share this script in the description. Okay, enter, paste it here. Now, I'm going to create the private subnet as well. Copy this. Paste it here. I divided VPC into two parts, those are public subnet and private subnet. Now I am going to create the internet gateway. Okay, coming to internet gateway, it should be attached with the VPC, right? So that's why you have given the VPC. This name internally calls this VPC. So this is the name for internet gateway is Terraform AWS. So just copy this and paste it here. After creating the internet gateway, what I supposed to do is I am going to create the route table, and we have already created the internet gateway, right? That should be attached to the route table in the edit route session. So copy this. I want to explain this as well. Paste it here. Okay, here VPC ID is, we already created the VPC, right? That calls internally. After that, the CID here for route is this. So at the time we have to mention all traffic or 0 like that. So for that, this is in the routes. I'm going to attach internet gateway here. GW, we already created the internet gateway, right? So it is also calling over here, and the route table name is route table, and let's go Terraform. Okay, after that I'm going to associate route table to the public subnet. Okay, how you can associate them? This is public subnet association, right? So in subnet 1 means what? Public subnet. How can you identify subnet 1? Subnet 1, the name is public subnet, right? So it is going to associate. Route table ID is this R. R means this is our route table ID, right? So it is going to call. Now what is supposed to do is I am going to copy this and paste it here. Okay. Now what is supposed to do is I am going to save this first. Save this. Okay. I want to open the terminal first. On file. Okay, terminal. Click on this. Not PowerShell. I am going to select the Git bash over here. Click on Git bash. Okay. What I supposed to do is we have some commands, right? Those are, let me write over here. First one is Terraform init. Second one is Terraform validate. Third one is Terraform plan. And fourth one is Terraform apply. And the fifth one is Terraform destroy. Okay, these are the 5 commands we have to execute the Terraform script. Terraform init is going to initialize what we have written in the resource block and Terraform block and provider block. Terraform validate means it is going to check whether the script having any syntactically correct or not. After that, plan. It is going to show what are the resources going to be created, but it is not going to create. It shows what are the resources going to create. Whenever you type the command Terraform apply, it started to create. And the destroy you already know it is terminated. Now what is supposed to do is I am going to give the command Terraform init, enter. It is going to initialize. So wait for some time. Okay, successfully initialized, right? Now what I supposed to do is I am going to give the command which is Terraform validate, enter. Okay, let me check in provider block. Something is there. Okay, just remove this profile. Okay, again save this. And again share the command validate. Sorry, we have to remove this first. Are you able to see minus here? So that's why I am unable to get this. Save this first and then say command Terraform validate. Okay, success, and the configuration is valid, right? After that, I am going to give the command which is Terraform plan. Enter. It is going to show how many resources are going to be created. Okay. Plan 6. 6 means what? We are going to create the VPC and two subnets. Okay. For that 3, and creating the route table and creating the internet gateway and then subnet associations. Right. These are the 6 things we are going to create. Now what I supposed to do is I am going to give the command Terraform apply. Then it started to create. After done this command, I am going to check whether the VPC and subnets those are going to create or not in the console, right? I'm going to give the command Terraform apply, enter. Okay, it is asking the value, say yes, enter. VPC is creating subnet 1, route table, associations. Apply complete, added 6, destroyed 0, right? Now what I supposed to do is I'm going to check whether those parameters are created or not. Click on VPC. Are you able to see Terraform VPC? This one we have created, right? Also, click on subnets, private subnet 1 and public subnet 1. We have created, right? By using Terraform script and route tables. This is our route table, right? And then we have created the internet gateway, that is Terraform internet gateway. And I have to check the subnet associations as well. So open this, edit routes. It is going to associate it, right? I'm not going to associate anything by using script. I associated. So internally calls and created automatically. And subnet associations, edit subnet associations, it automatically selected public subnet because I have mentioned it should be select public, right? So now what I supposed to do is I'm going to change the VPC name. Let me observe what will happen. Terraform VPC hyphen demo. Okay. Click on save. I have modified in the console, right? Now I want to check in the resource block whether the name has been changed or not. The name is going to be changed Terraform VPC hyphen demo. This is what I want to show. Okay. Now I am going to type the command Terraform refresh. Then I will be getting what I have changed in the console. Terraform refresh. Enter. It is not going to change over here. It is going to change the Terraform state file. There only we are going to check. Refreshing state. Okay. Now I am going to click on the Terraform state file. Let me observe whether the name has been changed or not. Okay. Where the VPC is. This is comes under the internet gateway. Terraform internet gateway. Terraform. Okay. Are you able to see? Before Terraform VPC, we have given in this script, right? I have changed in the console with demo. I have added the name demo. So it is also modified over here in the Terraform state file. It's not going to modify it in resource block. It's going to modify it in Terraform state file. So the Terraform state file is most important. Even if you change internet gateway name or if you change any associations in the route tables, it is also going to modify it in Terraform state file. So it's most important in Terraform stack. It is the most important thing in Terraform, which is Terraform state file. Okay, it's created, right? So your task is you have to create the NAT gateway, and the NAT gateway should be associated with the route table. Means you have to create another route table that should be associated with the NAT gateway. Okay, this is your task. If you done this task, please let me know in the comments. If you don't done this task, please let me know. I will do another video for this. Okay. Now what is supposed to do is I'm going to destroy this. Okay. How can you destroy? Say the command Terraform destroy. Enter. Give the value. Say yes. Enter. It's gonna be terminating. Do refresh. Okay. It is not appearing over here. Click on subnets. Do refresh. Okay. The subnets are not over here, right? Click on route tables. Do refresh. It is also terminated, right? Click on internet gateway. Do refresh. It is also terminated. So this is the process you have to create the VPC by using Terraform script. The script is also mentioned in the description. You can check and create it. Okay. This is the process we have. If you have any queries, please let me know in the comments. Definitely I will give you a reply to you. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you.